I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Stickly Nerdy, welcome aboard. It's for the follow. Aight, let's go. Overlord. Woo, you saw that? Casey Hudson, former creative director for Mass Effect, leaving Microsoft and returning to BioWare's Edmonton studio. He's gonna lead it. What does that mean? I mean, there's hope for Mass Effect after all, or presumably what he's doing, whatever he's doing initially, is unrelated to Mass Effect. Stirrings of a Dragon Age project. Idea if he'd get involved with that. But that's Edmonton. They're going to be working on a new Dragon Age, it seems. I like the red. The red's good. He's got his Inferno grenade now. Tali's loyal. Overlord, should we bring Tali for this one? Tali. And... if he gets Drew back, then we'll be in business. Max, anyone want to see a Life is Strange meme you came across today? No spoilers. Go for it. Go for it. Wait, who else are we bringing? Overlord. Do you have any good Overlord dialogue? Unique Overlord dialogue. Having fun with Grunt. Ford, you had an unexpected break. Severe thunderstorm, you knocked out power for 90 minutes or so. I hate that. We do have that happen here sometimes. It's not... I guess it's not really the weather that knocks it out here. It's just bad stuff. Good Overlord dialogue. Legion has some, I think, but that's problematic. It's a little problematic right now. We can do it another time, but... Alright. Bring someone with Overload. Miranda's a little more versatile. Garrus. So Thursday, whether or not we do Shadow Broker on Thursday, we should do Garrus, Thane, Jacob, Samara, Loyalty. We're at level 24. Finally nearly maxed on Paragon, having picked up more Renegade than I planned. We'll see how that plays out in late game and Mass Effect 3, what carries over. Went for Polefield, thinking about it. Skies got a little blue for a few minutes, and now they're back to dark gray and rumbling thunder again. Well, hopefully it doesn't go out again. The power doesn't go out again. Welcome back. These came back at a good time. We're starting Overlord. Stash heavy weapon ammo over there. Ah, nice. Nice, Wombat. You love the Overlord DLC. So do I. It's so awful and so good. I mean, it's so dark. And it really gets to the heart of Mass Effect. Organics and synthetics. conflict in one form or another.
There you are. I've locked myself in a computer room on the far side of the base. There are Geth on the loose. A rogue VI program has seized control, and I've lost a lot of friends today. I'd hate to see you join them. Please, watch yourself.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared.
Yeah, if you have headphones on, consider turning them down.
Security personnel on duty.
Or else you too will be screaming, "Please make it stop!"
This is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
What's that, Shepard?
Sorry, Tally. That whiz too close to her head. She didn't like that.
Status report. Please inform the elusive man that we've made great strides in our research. His doubts about the lack of progress are unwarranted. A demonstration is forthcoming. Memo to all project personnel. I understand there's some concern about handling live Geth. I agree it's a risk, but the potential reward is far greater. Someday your sons and daughters will thank you. Damn it. The VI's overridden the controls. We have to stop him. He's trying to upload his program off-planet. Destroy the antenna inside the dish. There's a tram on the lower level. Get to it as fast as you can.
This is an automated security update. Geth activity has been detected. Please remain at your workstations until the all-clear is given. Welcome. Today's lunch special is very filling with egg salad.
Watch for heavy. Grabbing cover. Heading to cover.
Rocket trooper.
Leave the field.
You're ours. Workday's not over. The destroyer. Alright, now it's over.
Incoming.
Not good. Get down. Better recharge fast, Tali. I mean fast.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
It's Dormammu. Welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. Apologies if I mangled your name.
Weapons ready. Moving to cover. Going to cover.
Shit. Alright, I'm dead. I can try to heal with this, but I think we're dead anyways. I'm not going to get into cover. I'm caught in the flames. The idea was to hack him. He needed to drop his last little bit of shields first. I could try to steal his shields as an alternative, but you know what? We're dead is what's going on. So, what are you going to do? This music is great, but man, does it get overplayed in this DLC. That's why I got to do fast. No. I think it is good. So if it's a little overplayed, it's not a big deal. Load, load, load. Load, load, load. Load, 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 load.
Taking cover. Moving to cover.
We can stay down here too.
Eyes up
We don't
front.
have to go up there. They will come into range. You could also have Tali take one of those troopers. Bit of a distraction. There's not much we can do. If they're fighting up there by themselves, there's not much we're going to be able to do from down here. But it's the destroyer that we want. It's the destroyer that I want to capture. Want him on the home team. Tali, go! Turn around again in just a sec. We're gonna take him one more time. Clean house. One more time, Tali. Finish him. Well, that works. Go team. What's up here? Do I sometimes go here, always go here? Another log. Okay.
Memo to all project personnel. Congratulations on your hard work. Tomorrow we make the next leap forward. It'll be a great day for Cerberus and an even greater day for humanity.
Any other side doors we missed? We came in over on the far side of the room. Might have missed something.
Damn it all. He's aligning the dish to a new upload target. He'll have a clear line of sight to our satellite. This is going to be tight.
Alarming and dish access. Attention.
It could really go to your head, Wombat, I imagine. Imagine being a new baby-level scientist, being invited to work in such a research facility. It's happened before.
Satellite broadcast window.
Manhattan Project, for one, but many, many times throughout history,
Must be approved by
scientists,
supervisor.
including new baby-level scientists, have been caught up in projects that, in some cases, have changed the world for better or worse. And it must have been a hell of a thing. In fact,
Enemies in front.
Feynman, the physicist, was involved in that project, and in many ways he was a new baby level scientist at the time. And he's got some good stories, although context of what they were working on, but he's got some good stories. I wanted to get the tank while I had the opportunity. I didn't reload in time. Awesome.
Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Another
This
log.
is Project Overlord with an emergency message to Cerberus Command. We've experienced a catastrophic security failure and are requesting assistance. What do you mean our outgoing comms are jammed? How can it do that?
Communications jammed. We're unable to send out the message.
Be right there. Going to cover.
Shields are...
That one hit. How's that one? Easy enough.
I agree, Wombat. It's good scenery here. We put a lot into it. Overlord has a good story and has good fights, some unique environments, even little stuff like that. The scenery on the planet. Not quite so generic as some others. This fight can be a hell of a thing. I guess it doesn't have to be. I'm sure there are people with some great strategies for this fight. I just kind of run around like a chicken with my head cut off and try to get it done. But it is a little nutty. Let's get that hunter on our side, though. I'm gonna use him. I'm gonna let him block for me. I'm gonna stay with him.
Attention.
he's going to turn around every so often. There you go. Another destroyer. That's gonna get ugly. Is that our hunter on the ground? It is. Maybe we can take this destroyer though. I didn't want to get up in the fire. Shit.
We're compromised.
Yeah, I saw the rockets sail by from this side. Decided to cross my fingers, count my blessings. All right. Just you. Get on our side for a second.
Watch for the
We're
drone.
alone. Not alone.
Data must be approved by your
Hey, Dregs! Dregs likes the scenery stuff too. Hell yeah, Dregs knows all about it. He's seen it from the inside. The radar is jammed. I gotta be careful here. Go on our side, huh? Whoa, hello. How did you end up over here? Bad. Okay, better. Oh shit. You really ended up flanked, huh? My bad. Alright, so Ellie's still up. Miranda went down. Someone's still around. Oh, hi! Sweet. There's some ammo back there. I'm going back for it. Back here somewhere.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Piano music and dead people in the hallways. Makes me think of BioShock. I wish they did a little bit more. Not the bodies, the piano music.
You need to destroy the support struts now. They have their own capacitors. Try blowing them up.
Be able to catch any of these from a distance.
On our right. Got no shields.
Yeah, well, that sucks. quickly can we get his shields down? So much shaking. Damn. So much shaking. Okay, there we go. Tali, take him.
Rebel to the right.
Let's take that destroyer again.
Found that one.
His tank! Watch the tank! Oh, yeah.
You have it. You've severed the link to the satellite.
Kidding. Boom! Whole thing's giving way!
Over here!
The hell's going on around here?
Man's reach exceeding his grasp. Come on, I'll explain.
Man's reach exceeding his grasp. That's the beginning. Beginning of Overlord.
You have my thanks, Commander
Overwatch.
Shepard. You bought us some
I should
time,
go.
though probably not much. This isn't over yet.
Who did you say you were?
Dr. Gavin Archer, chief scientist at this facility, and probably the only one left.
You owe us that explanation.
This is Project Overlord, an attempt to gain influence over the Geth by interfacing the human mind with the VI. The results have been less than satisfactory.
I'd hate to see what you call a disaster.
You can't dismiss the entire project. We did succeed, at least partially. My brother, David, volunteered to serve as a test subject, but his mind couldn't handle the VI connection. He's like a virus now, infecting our networks and seizing control of any technology he finds.
Yeah, he
It's why you had to destroy the
volunteered.
dish. Imagine if his program got off-world.
What's the worst case scenario?
A technological apocalypse. Every machine, every weapon, every computer could be turned against us. If he hit the extranet, who knows where it would end?
How does he take control of electronics?
This is a hybrid intelligence the likes of which I've never seen. I don't know where the man ends and the machine begins.
You should have considered that before you started the experiment.
We couldn't be expected to account for every outcome. Certainly not the abomination David has become. David, the VI has fortified itself in the main laboratory at Atlas Station. It's in lockdown now. To enter, you need to manually override security from our facilities in the Prometheus and Vulcan stations.
How does the lockdown work?
It's a fail-safe procedure in the event of an emergency. Normally, all 3 project leads have to agree to cancel the lockdown. I'm the only one left now. I can give my authorization, but you'll have to manually reset the other 2 yourself.
And what happens if I have to kill your brother?
Let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
Tell me about Vulcan and Prometheus stations.
Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. It generates power for the 4 outposts. Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines. We use them for our experiments.
What went wrong with the experiment?
David volunteered to interface with the VI to give it genuine consciousness. Theoretically, it should have been safe, but With artificial intelligence, there's no such thing as safe.
Then you shouldn't have attempted it.
And what if you'd never attempted to find the Reapers, Commander Shepard? Where would the galaxy be then? Sometimes you have to ignore the risks.
What happens on this station?
This is Hermes Station, our communications uplink with the wider galaxy. If you hadn't destroyed the dish in time, the outcome would have been catastrophic.
Nice. Low gain, huh? Eldon Whistler, hanging Tropic in chat. Never trust an NPC that also voices low gain. I didn't realize that. Or if I did, I forgot. Welcome. It's for humanity. So of course, anyone would volunteer. Kicking and screaming if necessary.
What can you tell me about Atlas Station?
Atlas Station is the main laboratory where all of our VI experiments take place. It's your final goal once you've overridden the lockdown. It's also where my brother became something else.
Tell me more about Project Overlord.
We wanted to turn the Geth's religious impulse into a weapon. When we saw them following Saren, we realized they could be swayed. And if a proper figurehead was created, a virus with a face, if you will, the Geth might be controlled.
Again. Thought it's a bad plan. It is a bold plan. It's also a bad plan.
That's an ambitious undertaking.
It would be the perfect weapon. Victory without casualties. We could avoid war with the Geth altogether.
Or catastrophic
That was the plan,
failure.
anyway.
Drastic repercussions. I'm ready.
I'm heading out now.
The other stations are all within driving distance. Best of luck, Commander.
Okay. Fleet area. We've got to go to Vulcan and Prometheus stations. It's kind of fun zipping around the planet here. It's not nearly the pain that one of those Firewalker missions was on Insanity, where you actually have to kill everything and collect stuff. There are some gnarly spots, but you don't have to go to most of those. There are some collectibles, but that's optional. Unless you're trying to get all the... Are they data discs? Something down here. I'm not going to worry about getting them. We might get one or two because of where they are.
Doesn't matter which one you hit first, but you can't enter Atlas Station until you've dealt with both. Also, keep an eye out for Cerberus security mechs. The VI has likely taken control of them. Archer out.
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note.
Aesthetically pleasing. Eldon, I've never played this DLC because of the Hammerhead and Rage. Yeah. Why in particular do you rage out on the Hammerhead? I think it is way too fragile on Insanity. Its movement is alright, but it is way too fragile. Oh! Except when it runs into terrain, which it just doesn't seem to care about. But you take hits and... Okay. Well, let's stick with the team. Ellie and Miranda, they're doing a good job. Hammerhead better than Mako. Well, depends on for what. Definitely depends on for what. Let's not keep the Firestorm. What are we actually going to use in here? I'm going to keep carrying the grenade launcher. Here with James. Maker beats Hammerhead. We haven't seen James Vega in a while. I guess we're not going to be starting Mass Effect 3 immediately after this. It'll probably be, a week or two.
This is Archer. I advise extreme caution. Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. They stopped reporting it shortly after the experiment.
Scanning area. Analysis. VI infection is present within plant machinery. Advise caution.
Timing.
Scanning area. Analysis. Vending stations provide adequate velocity to enhance vehicle lift.
Like, you don't want to stay and fight those turrets on Insanity in the Hammerhead. It's not fun. Elden I have, but I did not complete it. I played about 30 hours of it, 3 planets. I have seen it completed, but I did not. Did not connect with it enough to keep playing. It's just, I felt a bit aimless. Have you played it? I try not to stoke the fires of that debate, because there are a lot of people who really enjoyed it, and I may yet finish it one day. But I have my issues with it, but I try not to encourage people to jump all over it.
To clear the wall ahead.
4th campaign,
Warning.
and you're taking about 110 hours per campaign. Oh, that's awesome.
Systems have
That's
been
I don't know how
compromised.
much time Iceman has put in, but I know it sounds like you've had a great time with it. So I'm glad for that. Twix, welcome back. Dinner's inhaled and the car has been washed. So it's gonna rain then? Is it gonna rain soon? Now that the car's washed, I just assume.
Weapons ready. Got no shields. Gotcha.
Warning. Pressure levels in valve A3 have exceeded maximum threshold.
Engineer's log. We've registered a huge spike in energy consumption. My technicians traced it to the experiment underway at Atlas Station. We're trying to raise them now.
Warning. Pressure levels in valve A3 have exceeded maximum threshold. Manual control is required. Venting outflow successful.
So all that was to fire up the jet so we can keep going up. Shine the beast. I don't think I've washed my car in how many years? Oh. Still have a little piece of scotch tape on the inside of the rear window of my car from the temporary plates from 17 years ago. 17-year-old, just a little piece of scotch tape I never took off the window. Lovely. Jay, how could you neglect your car? It gets oil changes sometimes and fixed when necessary. Varen, armored Varen, husks. Yeah, Elden, quite a bit. There's quite a bit of stuff that pressures you in Mass Effect 2 on Insanity. Where's the one we turned on? Goodwin stealing my car. Will not tolerate this abuse. I'm sure my car would love you for it. It's probably had enough of my shit. Uh-oh. Oh, that was close. One thing you can do here that I usually try to do is you can kind of glitch up on the terrain. I'm not really sure you're ever supposed to, but it is possible to get up on those pipes, which I sure failed to do here. I don't know if there's really another chance to, but... And you don't have to ride out on the rocks. Uh-oh!
Avoiding contact with molten lava is generally advisable.
Generally? Yeah, well, this is a special occasion.
All targets eliminated.
Yeah, you gotta take each game and decide if it's worth it or not to crank it up. I feel that many games it's not. I don't enjoy it more to turn the difficulty up. Some games either because the mechanics scale well, or in some games where they don't, but I've played them so much that I just need to squeeze every last drop from them. You get so used to playing them, you want something more, anything more, even if that's bullet sponges sometimes.
Warning. Pressure levels in valve D4 have exceeded maximum threshold. Manual control is required.
In the Mako, we could have driven around the lava. Just torqued right over the hill.
Taking heavy fire.
Oh boy!
Grabbing cover. Going to cover.
What? Miscast. Rex! Praise the sun! Howdy, Rex.
Lost shields.
Same voice actor. You believe also plays one of the Quarian admirals. Same as Gavin and Logain, or
Received an SOS from Atlas Station. Archer has declared a project emergency. We're trying to shut down the power generators to starve the VI, but it's already hacked our automated systems. I'm ordering my people to sabotage the plant any way they can.
Goodwin. I've always noticed the pathways on the circuit boards. I just can't solve it based on them. I know they line up. You get a short one, doop doop, you see the circuit like that. You get a long one, you can... I've always seen them. I just don't solve it using the lines. I solve it using the symbols because it's a hell of a lot faster. For me. If it's faster for you to do the circuits, props, I'd have to stare at them because they're kind of soft. They're not hard lines. And even though it's static, it's always the same background. You have to figure out which ones. It just takes longer. Takes me longer.
They've seen us.
Mex.
Incoming. I'll have their shield.
Trying to really go down. Must have. I never put her in proper cover. Let's get her up.
This should soften them up.
I had to really go down again. Never did put her in cover. Oh, I see where she is. She's taking a nap. She's good. She's happy. Welcome back to the land of the living. Would Jay fight Abyss Watchers on Insanity? Maybe once they put me in a loony bin. No more excuses. I'll have to do all the crazy stuff. Maybe I'd end up in the loony bin because of it. Open TC-Y. Shit. I do that every once in a while. Get sloppy. If it's not a story door, you won't be able to do it again. You'll just not get the money or the research or whatever might actually have been in there. YCT. But yeah, if you look closely, just look at the remaining time, you can see the circuit paths line up They're overlaid with the actual paths in the background. Jesus. Good times. Good times. If you sit on one, you can connect one of the pieces, but if you sit on it too long, it goes away. What? If you take too long on a piece, I gotta, hold on. Dash open, Y open. If you have to connect two identical symbols, and if you hit one of them and you don't hit the other in time, it decays, and then you have to hit it again. So I was trying to stop so we could look at the circuit paths. It decayed, and I wasn't thinking about it. Eldon, probably an older post on the channel.
Shepard, this is Dr. Archer. Please respond.
I hear you, Doctor. We've hit the override at Vulcan Station and are moving on.
You got it for me. What was the command? Body's been disarmed. It's just a flesh wound.
Shepard out.
What was the command? We used to have one. There is more recent info. I had a spinal fusion in March. The meds after that helped, but I've been off pain meds now for a couple months and done with PT after the surgery and doing well. Speaking of disarmed or disabled, I guess that command's not going, or maybe it wasn't called surgery. We had a command for a while. Question was coming up a lot.
Commander, that was a daring piece of work. Vulcan Station was a success. You still need to go to Prometheus Station and override the lockdown from there. Good luck.
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby.
Yeah, we stopped there already.
Platforms may wish to take note.
It is a good-looking planet. There's not a whole lot to do here besides these data discs, whatever they're called, that you have to collect. There's some wildlife. It's pretty cool. Did we just kill it because it walked into the hammerhead? That's evil. It's very quiet. Just lay down and die. Well, don't do that again. Prometheus Station. Oh yeah, that was it. Let me good memory. What it was. Real Joseph. What's up? Hello. Team's been working. Talia and Miranda are doing a great job. I don't really like her alternate outfits. Oh, the silver one? Eldon. Yeah. Arms and legs. Arms and legs. That's maddening. Doing good here, Joseph. just moving through Overlord DLC. And we're done at, did we go to Prometheus first? We went to Vulcan. Anyways,
Commander Shepard, Prometheus Station is a crash.
Prometheus is the crash.
Crash. In our experiment. Our people there
I
have gone
should go.
silent. It's likely the VI has activated the defense shields to keep you out. Good luck.
Good luck! Crashed ship. Prometheus is the crashed Geth ship.
Scanning area. Analysis. Generators are providing power for main shield. Warning. The VI infection has assumed control of the Geth cannon. Warning. We are being targeted. Warning. Geth cannon is locking on our location.
Cannon's gonna fire at our location, but we can use that cannon.
Recommend evasive maneuvers.
They hadn't even fired the cannon yet. That's how fragile the hammerhead is. It just looked at us! Joseph, you tired? Been up all night? Watching the CS Major?
Commander
Worth
Shepard,
it?
Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines used in our experiment. Our people there have gone silent. It's
Scanning area. Analysis. Generators are providing power for main shield. Warning. The VI infection has assumed control of the Geth cannon. Warning. We are being targeted.
See how we're already half dead? What is causing the damage? Before the laser fires, what is causing the damage?
Warning. Geth cannon is locking on our location. Recommend evasive maneuvers.
Hey, YC, what's up? Come on, lock on.
We are being targeted. Warning. Geth cannon is locking on our location. Recommend evasive maneuvers. Warning. We are being targeted. Warning. Geth cannon is locking on our location. Recommend evasive maneuvers.
See what's getting us right now?
Being targeted.
That's such a pain. Why are we currently near death?
Geth cannon is
I'm trying to get it over here.
shield disabled. You may now target
God.
the Geth cannon. Recommend evasive maneuvers. Warning. We are being targeted. No further threats detected. Entry into the ship is now clear.
Hey, Celador. I think there's a light breeze that's damaging it. Must have been.
Message coming in.
Hey, nice,
That's
Acero. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Acero, thank you for the host. Welcome, viewers. Thank you, thank you. And welcome. Hey, yo. Everybody, Acero's part of our Entropic family here, and another streamer on Twitch you should check out. Consider dropping a follow over there and show him some J-Love. Acero, thanks for coming to join us. Today, how was the stream?
Attention visitors. This server's facility contains hazardous AI technology. You agree to assume all liability for personal injuries or death that may occur during your visit.
Kalu. Howdy. If you're here from Hisero's stream, welcome. I'm Jay. We're playing some Overwatch DLC here today. So you came in at a pretty good time. Log's upstairs, right? No? Down by the body? That's ominous. Would you even go into a room that had one of those in stasis?
We just got word Atlas Station wants a dozen more geths for the experiment. And I hope this means a breakthrough is close. Hanging around all these dormant machines is creepy. It's not dead staring at us from the shadows.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
CB Jax, welcome. Welcome aboard. Thanks for the follow.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Yeah! Oh, yeah! Jay Bolton! Yes! Jay Bolton with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you! Thank you for choosing to support the stream. A little extra like that. Thank you so much. Didn't know you were out there today. Jay Love, Jay Bolton. Thank you so much. That's most appreciated. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Please. Please make it stop. Love it. I love it. All the loves. Jay Bolton. Been lurking a lot. Tend to have the channel on during backgrounds. That work. Lurking and working. Lurking on Twitch is the best way. Shh. I didn't say that.
Flanagan just ran a simulation. If these geths ever wake up, there's a 98% chance we'll be dead within 2 minutes. I'm starting to hate Flanagan.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Donatello, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. Doors are being shut as we go down the hall.
Halloween was yesterday. Flanagan ran around wearing spare geth parts. Spooked the shit out of everyone. Now I definitely hate him. Everything's off wire. Archer declared a lockdown, but our station's already infected. What does the VI want? It keeps screaming at us. Nobody understands.
Please make it stop. No bouncy bouncy.
Scanning area. Analysis. The objective is located on the far side of this impasse.
That won't work. Let's bring that one. Nope, not close enough. Guess we reloaded. Hold that for a few credits. We didn't need the med kit. We didn't need the heavy weapon ammo. Wasn't really that much in the way of credits anyways. Credits, brother.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
KG, welcome. KG was having a test stream today, coming back to streaming, being out of commission. All the hand stuff. I don't know how it went. KG, thank you for the host. Real Joseph, out of interest, where do you post when you're going live? Thank you, Kim, for posting the links. You can follow the channel on Twitter, and I do post. Try to post about an hour before the streams. The schedule's up on Spec Me, which will show in your time zone if you want to keep track of when the streams are. We used to have a very regular schedule, and then all the spine stuff got in the way for quite a while. We kind of have a regular schedule now, but it's never meant to be firm. At some point, I'd like to do some more early and late streams and all the things I used to do. But it's pretty regular right now, so you can see it on the schedule there. And if you do miss anything you're trying to catch up with, or you want to see some old streams, they are archived on YouTube. And let me thank you for staying on top of all that. Like a boss, everything gets uploaded to YouTube. It's a lot of work to cut all of that up on a regular basis. We have a lot of hours here. There's KG, just ended, went quite well. Playing some tour. How's the hand feel? Is it approaching, continuing to get closer to normal? Thank you, Luke. Thank you for saying so. It's nice having you around. Back streaming so often. It feels great.
This was too easy. Come on, let's move.
Escape the ship.
Hostile gas activity detected. Armed response is authorized. Cerberus reminds all personnel that this emergency is now classified information. Disclosure to outside parties is a violation of your confidentiality agreement.
I didn't sign one of those.
Get note 7 through 14 are now active. Emergency action required.
Where we're at. Okay. for us. We have mapped over here. Let's get that mapped. Golly. Got him. Good. Almost managed 3 hours. That's excellent. I will give you just a small, obvious piece of advice that everyone has given me. Don't overdo it. Don't rush it. Play what feels good. Listen to your body. Try to listen to your body. Take those early warning signs. Stick with the physio.
We've got...
Oh, he was so close. He's almost off. Can I get him off? He doesn't want to fall off the map.
I've seen it.
Last one. Yes. Not planning to overdo it. Take it easy for now. For now. Where's my way down? Guys. No kidding, I screwed the pooch on that one.
Target.
Dolly down. No, okay. Hunter, we're back. Hunter is staying stealth and he's not attacking. We can keep hacking him, but as long as he's staying stealth, he doesn't seem to want to attack his buddies. Watch out. Gonna make a sandwich I haven't eaten all day. Oh man. Oh man, do it. Go get the food. Can't go through there. Oh, I can. It's open. Wanted the ammo. Increase. you, Satan.
Please isolate machines immediately.
Oh, she hacked him. It was her final action. She didn't hack him. Well, that makes more sense, actually. Could she have hacked him and died? Well. Uh-oh. Fried him.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Mant! Welcome. Or is it Manta? Alright, welcome aboard. Thanks for the follow. I shouldn't have picked up the extra med kits in this mission. Maybe one day I'll remember to leave them for the exfiltration. I might actually want to pick it up. Okay, here we go. Look who's hot. Who else is around? We got a rocket trooper over here. Gotta move quickly on these guys. Regular trooper? No, I want the rocket trooper. I want something a little more useful. I want something that starts working on the prime right away. Miranda, you should not be there. You do something, anything that resembles cover. Got the trooper down there, another rocket trooper down there. Let's take him over.
Combat drone!
Damn, can we get the prime?
Shields! I've seen it!
Clean house. Yes. Part 2. Hey, DJ. What's happening? What was so fast?
Commander, you've done it.
Crashed the Hammerhead recently.
You can
I
now
don't know what you're
reach
talking
Atlas
about.
Station and end this nightmare.
Never crashed the Hammerhead.
Find the main server
It never
room
hits
and shut
anything.
down the VI
Certainly not little pieces of terrain.
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note.
The greeting was so fast. It's good timing you had. So this is the little package. There are a number of these. That'll probably tell us now.
Emergency Cerberus data packet has been recovered. It contains
Totally
information
optional.
on Project Overlord that other research cells need to review. Be alert for more packets in the area. 5 more remain.
So it gives you a reason to explore a little more of the planet, but it's completely optional. Doesn't really help anything, I don't think. What do data packets count for anything besides an achievement? Team's been working great. Decided to use Tali and Miranda for Overlord. Let's keep it up. Should we... What do you think? Particle beam? Back and no, only for achievement. Final fight. What's for the best heavy weapon for the nodes? I don't usually give it much thought. Widow. Second best. The Kane. Third best. Particle beam, it's got to be right on target, but it might take it down fast. Firestorm's a spread, but I don't know how much damage it'll do, if it'll be quick. Grenade launcher is not going to help there, but could help with the rest of the fight. Let's try the particle beam. You never use them? You never really used them? Fine! Fine then. Kleenex, it's easy on the nose. It's not bad at all.
Looks like you're in, Commander. Good. I'm getting some troubling readings here, though. The VI is trying to upload its program directly from your location. Get to the server room and shut down the core before it can... They're shut to RH. Archer log 155.2. For years, my brother's condition has been a handicap. That changed today. His autistic mind is the breakthrough I've been looking for. He can communicate with the Geth. Such a tremendous grasp of mathematics. It seems serendipity is alive and well in the 22nd century.
Serendipity, alive and well. Is that the arc projector, Eldon? Never really gotten used to using the arc projector. I haven't tried much to get used to it. Grenade launcher is my go-to.
Unless he sees results, the elusive man is shooting us down next week. I have no choice. I'm going to tap David directly into the Geth neural network and see if he can influence them.
That plan.
Danger should be negligible.
Negligible.
David might even
I have
enjoy it.
detected a signal embedded in the static.
Bad move. Inna Gig, welcome. Welcome aboard. Thanks for the follow. Inna Gig. 6-hour limit. I'm gonna leave that there for now. Hey, use it.
Arriving at level 2.
We're at level 7. And the elevator is kind of busted.
Resetting elevator.
That starts the sequence over, so you have to find the sequence, and I've never really memorized it, but you have to find the
Arriving
sequence
at level 2.
to call the elevator.
Going to cover! Right.
Arriving at level 5. Arriving at level 7.
Angry owls. Prime. Can't start with the prime. We're gonna need something as a distraction. There we go. Trooper won't last long. While that trooper's fighting, we can at least strip shields off the prime. I can give him some fresh shields. Distract him just a little longer. Take out one of the ads.
Now let's finish you off.
Arriving at level 6.
Did we leave? We left her. Oh, there she is.
Please contact facility support. This elevator is not in service. Please choose another. Smoke detected. Please extinguish all.
Duck!
Come to David. His autistic mind is as alien to me as an actual alien. Anything could happen when we plug him in. But I have to try, don't I?
No, you don't have to try.
This should come in handy.
Decelerator offline. Serious
Stay wave.
injury may occur.
Haven't we already maxed that? Yeah, let's go where the VI wants us to go. That sounds safe. Worked great for everyone else.
Get ready. Don't be surprised if this button summons a Reaper.
Destroy Rogue VI. Escape the virtual environment. What have you done to me? Get out of my mind, Liquid! I should map this for a little while here. What were we using? Let's map that.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
Time on this project is running out. There are no options left. How to get the guest's attention?
The robot says hello.
Eureka, David. You're a miracle worker. David, I want you to order the Geth to take a step forward.
How does he do it?
David is a mathematical savant. His autistic mind can interpret the Geth language at its most basic form and mimic their phonetics. With his photographic memory, cross-referencing the meaning as a snap. He's literally a human computer.
And you think he can interface with the Geth's neural network?
I do.
Is that even safe, Doctor?
I see no harm in finding out.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
David, can you repeat my notes from Thursday's experiment?
Square root of 918.09 is 30.3.
David, please pay attention.
Loud. It's getting loud in here.
I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that. Would you mind repeating my notes from Thursday's experiment?
Log 137.3. The experiment yielded no discernible patterns of Geth obedience. End dictation now, David. Hell, the elusive man will have my head for this.
Thank you. And how are you feeling today?
Square root of 924.16 is 30.4. Earplugs would be good.
Hey, David, long time. Yay! What's up? What's going on with you? Through the window. Excellent. Excellent. here? Please! Please make it stop. VI connection. Locust is not bad. It fires fast.
Warning.
I mean, it should be alright for the nodes.
Maximum weight capacity.
Paragon. Eldon will catch you in a bit.
906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. We're ready. Open a connection. Quiet! David, no! Tell the guests to stand down! Quiet, please make it stop!
There's an upload in progress. We have to stop it. That's what we have to attack to stop it.
Tell Vulcan Station to cut all power! It's too late. We've lost control.
Wait! Commander! I'm begging you. Don't do anything rash.
You lied.
Rash? Like forcing your own brother into an experiment?
I know how this must look, but I never intended any harm to come to him. You must believe me. It's not like I planned this. It was an accident. Seeing David communicate with the Geth, it all seemed harmless.
It all seemed harmless.
And before you knew it, you were running your own private hell.
I had no choice. The demands were incredible. The elusive man doesn't broker failure. Any war we fight with the Geth will be bloody. I was asked to find a way to avoid that.
Yeah, well... At what cost?
And how many have already died for this project?
More souls than will ever forgive me. But I won't apologize for radical ideas. If my work spares 1,000,000 mothers mourning the loss of 1,000,000 sons, my conscience will rest easy.
Look at him. Your brother would never be the same.
The damage may not be permanent. He might recover some semblance of his mind.
Cerberus will never leave him alone. Your brother will always be a lab rat.
You're a well cared for lab rat. At least he'd still be alive.
So you'll sacrifice your brother's happiness for your own ambition.
Square root of 900.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
30.1. What I've done to David is unethical. If he dies, it's unforgivable. Let me take care of him. Please.
Quiet. Please, make it stop.
I've seen enough of your cruelty to know he'll never be free from it here. I'm taking him away.
No, leave him! He's too valuable!
You even think about coming after your brother and this bullet will be waiting for you. Then we'll see who's valuable.
Where will you take him?
Grissom Academy. They can help special cases like David. Minus the torture. Joker, contact the Academy and let them know we've got someone who needs their help.
Aye, aye, Commander.
The elusive man can fire me if he doesn't like it.
Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all
Seemed harmless.
Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless.
The rogue VI was successfully shut down, but the test subject was taken to a non-Cerberus facility for care. While this is a considerable setback for Cerberus, Dr. Archer's research will be instrumental in devising a safer approach, controlling the Geth. Well done. Even though it has hammerhead action, good piece of content there. Good story, good characters, some good fights. You know a Paragon chef is really pissed when they pistol whip and threaten to kill someone. Yeah, that was the Paragon pistol whip right there.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Sure we have. Skin weave. Oh, that was not maxed out. 40% health. How's everybody?
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, personal matters on mind, actually. Got call from nephew. Promising geneticist himself. Just turned 16, got tenure at university. Following in my footsteps. Had to lie about what I was doing. Think he was suspicious. Doesn't matter. Still good to hear his voice.
Does anyone in your family know about what you really did for the government?
No. No, I'm lying, but won't pry. Solarians curious as a people, but also have social cues. Keep two types of secrets from family. First type, personal or guilt-based. Invite suspicion, exploration, puzzle to be solved, reward for curiosity, intelligence, drama. Other secrets, more serious. Dangerous if discovered. Signals discourage curiosity for protection of family.
Why wouldn't everyone give clues that their secrets were too dangerous to be uncovered?
Not conscious. Social, reflexive body language. Can't fake it. Example. Yawning perceived as contagious among humans. Subject observes yawn. Sensory input deactivates left periamygdalar region. Subject yawns in response. Social empathy. Also works with dogs. Solarian faking signals to discourage curiosity, similar to human faking a yawn. Can try, but effectiveness limited.
Are you calling him because you're worried we won't make it back?
No. Aware survival unlikely, but actually contacted him for family connection. Hard to imagine galaxy. Too many people, faceless. Statistics easy to depersonalize. Good when doing unpleasant work. For this fight, want personal connection. Can't anthropomorphize galaxy, but can think of favorite nephew. Fighting for him.
Your nephew got tenure at 16?
Did it
Is he
flip?
a genius or a scientific prodigy?
Or did I?
No, wait. Don't want to insult him. Yes, but not in manner you meant. Remember, Solarian lives short. Mature rapidly by your standards. Don't live much past 40.
That's an awful short
I'm glad you
lifespan.
got to talk to family before we finish this. And I'm glad we talked too, Morden.
Honored to be part of this, Shepard. Helped preserve Galaxy before with genophage. Dirty work. Ethically ambiguous. Problematic. Collector's mission simpler, cleaner. We'll be proud to see it in Morden's Solus biography vid. Unless we all die. Proud posthumously, in that case. Regardless. Thank you.
Borden. Borden saying that always makes you yawn. I'm glad it didn't. Let's not talk about yawns. Glad it didn't make me. Yeah.
No messages for you, Commander.
Dr. Archer's brother from the Elusive Man. Shepard, I understand you've taken Dr. Archer's brother to Grissom Academy. I'm familiar with their work. Should be a good home for him. I don't condone Dr. Archer's actions, but they did provide a breakthrough we've been sorely lacking thus far. We'll likely never find another individual with David's unique talents. But your decision is understandable. It has set our efforts to understand the Geth back several years. Get bent. Get bent.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Okay. So I'm going to take a break. It'll be our last break for the day. Then we'll go after the break. It'll be an hour, a little more than an hour maybe. Let's pick something. Garrus, eye for an eye. Why don't we do that? We'll go to the Citadel. We're gonna take Tali to the Citadel. Gonna bring Tali along for that. Maybe someone could remind me where I need to go, because I can never remember, no matter how many times I've been told or done it. I can never remember where we ask about the fish. We could even make a quick stop on Tuchanka just to tell the scout. Won't go to Ilium today then, so we're gonna go to the Citadel. The bar, the bar, the bar. I bet he would. Bet you can't call the Elusive Man just to hang up on him like the Council. That's also on the Citadel. Let's start with Garrus. Let's go to the Citadel with Tali and Garrus. See what we can do. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. About 2 shorter songs. This and that. Need about 6 or 7 minutes. Go stretch your legs, grab a drink, or smoke them if you got them, and I'll see you back here in a few.